Hi, my name is Tsz Yin Szeto-McNatt. I'm one of the counselors at Rahab Sisters. I want to say hello and welcome to our guests and our volunteers. I will be talking about a very important COVID-19 safety list. Some of the information are just reminders of information that you've heard before, but I want to take the time to address all of these different tips as we try to navigate this unusual time. The first is to continue with safety and prevention measures. That includes hand washing, making sure that if we need to cough or sneeze, that we do that in our elbow. If we have tissue, that's even better. Maintaining the social distancing of 6 feet that is recommended, and to minimize encounters with individuals that we're unfamiliar with, if at all possible. The second is to be current on which organizations provide food, shelter, and hygiene products. In order to do so, you can certainly call 211 and get a list along with contact information of these organizations. Having a buddy system code word for maybe 2 people that you're close with, so that if you need to convey information about your lack of safety and to protect yourself during those times, is to designate a code word and to share that in advance with 2 of your close friends or family members. Then knowing which medications you are currently taking and where you can get your refills for these prescriptions, and then having access to all of those at all times. In addition to that, we certainly rely greatly on our pets as comfort and support. So knowing who we can turn to if, for example, we need to make arrangements for care of our pets, whether that is seeing a veterinarian or bringing them to the hospital, and trying to plan for our furry loved ones. Keeping copies of important documents and knowing where those are located, and entrusting those also with a close friend or family member. Checking in with your friends from a safe distance. We highly encourage during these times to maintain our social connections. That's how we are able to support each other during this time. And then create an exit option or a path to safety if you need to move to a different location because someone within close proximity of your shelter or your living quarters is infected, knowing where you can go and access some help. And then, as I'd mentioned before, caring for your well-being is incredibly important during this time. It's about taking a really small step, a micro step, even in taking in the fresh air, taking in the sun, being able to recognize a gratitude that you have. So just something small, because often we want to go back to our routine, but we don't have that capability of doing so. So what control we do have is making sure that we do take care of ourselves. And lastly, it's important to know that there are quite a few numbers that you can call if you don't have access to the counselors, or you don't have access to family members or loved ones. There is the Suicide Prevention Hotline, the Relationship Safety Advocate, and also Multnomah County Crisis Line for mental health. So I encourage you to make sure that obviously you take care of yourself and then those around you. And we are here to support you if you have any needs or any questions. Thank you.